Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 23rd through the 29th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. Oh. The overall energy for the reading, the Hermit. I think you're going within here, or I think you're about to kind of step inward for a little bit here. Okay, that's a good energy. Maybe trying to bring yourself into balance, bring yourself back to center. It's a nice energy. In the recent past, the Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Moon. Something's not working out in there at all. And it's not only not working out, it's creating a lot of pain as it's not working out. Now the Moon is there, so there's... Oh, if this shows up on the surface and the Moon is hiding what's going on underneath it all, I don't even want to think about it, but we'll see. In the current situation, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Hangman. With this one, I heard there will be peace in the valley. I don't know why. I even sang it in my head a little bit when I flipped the cards. So it does look like things are calming down a little bit from that energy over there. Yeah, it looks like things are better. There's a little bit of almost like an inner calling to settle the F down, to just chill and just be with what is. And you're giving me a sense of, I can't. And I know you don't believe that when you say that, because anybody can, including you. But for some reason, either you're finding something to occupy your time with, or it's almost looking like you're running away from it rather than you can't, you know? Because you just need to stand still and be with what is. That's it. Nothing else, no other requirements. And you're like, You probably know that it's gonna bring, when you do that, it's gonna bring some stuff up for you to look at. And maybe that's why you can't. In the immediate future, the Ten of Wands, the Strength card, the Chariot. You're doing something here that's very, very, very difficult, but you're doing it. I don't know what. Something. It feels right. It feels like this is what I should be doing. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's do the Hermit. For the Hermit, you get the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance card. Things are going from really, really agitated to really, really smooth here. Now, I don't know on which side of this transition you're at based off of the reading. I'm guessing the really, really agitated part was over there in the past, because things are starting to calm down now. I don't know if you're kind of still a little bit in the agitation of things, or if you've completely passed on to the peace in the valley part. But at least there's that. Let me do the Three of Swords in the past. Such heavy energies. For the Three of Swords, you get the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups. I think you're making light of a situation there, because the situation shows up as being very heavily painful, and you're saying, no, it's fine. I'm just a little bit upset about it, you know, but it's okay. Okay. You lie. Why are you making light of that? Six of Pentacles. You get the Two of Wands, the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles. Something that at some point did work out. You've been waiting forever for it to come back around and still work. I don't know if you're waiting anymore on that one. It's got the death energy right over it, which is almost telling me I'm not waiting for that one to come back around, but I am waiting for a brand new beginning. You know? Okay. Let's do the Moon. For the Moon, you get the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords. You gotta be kidding me. You're lurking there in your own shadow, knowing exactly what's going on here. You're very much aware, so you're not, okay. I see you being super clear-minded, but again, lurking from your own shadow and looking at your whole situation and being very, very clear about what's up there. So even in those times that on the surface you're lying to yourself, there, you know, you're right there, and you're like, here I go again. There's so much clarity, but in the shadow, the one that's in the battlefield here, you're kind of trying to get away with some stuff there, but let me see the 10 of Cups in the current situation. For the 10 of Cups, you get the Queen of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Cups. Again, things definitely calmed down big time from that. However, there's still a sense of unsettledness with you. It's almost feeling like even if now that things are more calm, you still can't be with that 100%. There's still like, I don't know. Maybe it's the response to where you just came from. Maybe it's that edginess. Maybe you took it with you a little bit and it's not letting you fully be with what is, because the energy that's at play right now, it's calling you to be in the present moment, and you're like, you're wiggling in your chair. You're like, you know, uncomfortable. And you know how someone shows up at an interview or somewhere and they keep on moving, or they keep on twitching, or they keep on, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. You can't settle into this calmness that's at play now. It's almost unnatural. That would tell me that you've been going through that crap for a very long time then. And why? Because you have. That's why. Because it's part of your experience. For the 7 of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Knight of Swords, the Magician, the Page of Pentacles. You've got this very driven force to you, where you're manifesting something, and again, behind the scenes, because you're not doing it physically. But energetically, you're manifesting something. You want to get something done. You want to either start in a particular direction with something, or it's a very creative and open type of an energy where you just got to go and do, you know, start in that direction. You're not doing it right now. I'm not sure why. You're not telling me why. You're just telling me it's there, it's cooking behind the scenes, but it's not happening right now. Okay. Let me do the Hangman. For the Hangman, you get the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, again, kind of validating what I just said. This has been going on for a minute, where it's almost feeling like you forgot how it is to just be with what is when things are calm, when things are nice. Where the hell have you been in that experience then? Okay. Let me see the 10 of Wands. Come on. Are we back to that? For the 10 of Wands, you get the 3 of Swords, the Tower, the 7 of Pentacles. It's gonna get nasty before it gets better here. It's gonna get really nasty for a minute. Something's going down, and it's not looking great. But I do see a beautiful energy coming out of that. You know, once it's all said and done, the dust settles, I see something beautiful growing out of that. But again, it's coming through as it's going to get nasty before it gets sunny outside again. For the Strength card, you get the Star, the 10 of Swords, the 2 of Swords. Okay, so once that happens, which I don't know what that is, but something's going down, I see you with a lot more freedom to start pursuing your dreams. Now, my question to that is, why haven't you pursued them? And sometimes we are going through experiences that do not allow us to pursue our dreams because, you know, we got to take care of the shit that we're going through before we do that, right? So maybe it was one of those experiences. But I see you with the freedom of pursuing your dreams here and still kind of taking care of loose ends to whatever the hell disaster is falling on its head here. So still kind of taking care with that, but your force, your whole energy is directed towards, here I go. I'm gonna go pursue my dreams. Okay. It's coming in with a sense of freedom, like you've been liberated from, I'm assuming it's that whole situation coming back around and just crashing or something. Let's do the Chariot. In the immediate future, you get the Moon, the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles. Something's coming your way. Something that feels 500% right. Super aligned. Is it a sign from the universe or something? Because it's one of those big ones, like in your face. You can't miss it types of things. It's an energy that moves your way, and it's freaking amazing. And it's almost like when it gets to you, you're like, what do I do with this one? Like, you feel that it's good, you know that it's good, you know that it's kind of meant to be type of a thing. But it's like, what the fuck do I do with this one now? I guess, what? It's the shock of the arrival or something. Okay. I can't see what it is with this fucking moon. But the you in the shadows there would know. Because it's the same fucking energy where I'm like, oh, so I see you again in the shadows receiving this. And then the surface you is like, I don't know what to do with this one. Whereas the one in the shadows, like, I do. Okay. The one in the shadows being your higher self, basically. Okay. So things are definitely turning back around. They're starting to already, but there is going to be a pretty massive and sudden downfall before it gets back up, and even more than where you're at now, because things are seemingly calming down for now. All right, let me see what the universe has. As a final advice, the 6 of Wands, the Justice card, the 5 of Cups. Yeah, things are turning back around for you, and I feel like you're feeling that too, even if it's in the slightest there. It's like, yeah, no, I think it's going to be okay. I think you're coming more and more into a sense of it's probably going to be okay. You're still pulling after you whatever experience that was, / I think it still is. You're pulling it with you because that's going to require a lot of healing, I'm assuming. So it's still there with you. You're still going through it. But there is that sense of, and it's not even showing up as, you know, you have hope that everything's going to be okay. No. There's knowing that it's going to be okay. And it will be by the looks of it. Okay. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped. And I'll see you next time. Bye.